93, everybody. It's Granny here again, and this will be the first of what I'm hoping to make a weekly thing for every Saturday. Well, I don't want to say step out of character because I don't want to imply that I take on a character when I do these videos, because I really don't. I am like this all the time, unfortunately. But, what was I going to say? Oh, right. Yeah, every week I want to kind of come and talk a little bit about what I'm doing here and why I'm doing it, and just kind of reflect a little bit on what's been going on with the videos that I've come up with in the last week, and how I see it moving forward, what's going to change, so on and so forth. I've been using the shifts in color, partly because I'm not it's like the one thing that I know how to do that isn't really hard to figure out at all. And partly because it's just a way for me to hide the fact that sometimes my head isn't always in the same position when I cut from one to the other. That really bothers me when I see it. It bothers me when I see it in other people's videos. So I change the image a little bit so it feels kind of like you're looking at something else a little bit, and like adds to the tone, I hope, somewhat. I'm not totally married to the idea. I tried to do one video without it. That was the Ultimate Frisbee video, the Get Off My Lawn Ultimate Frisbee video. I really like that bit. It's been a favorite little piece of mine for a while, but I don't know. I felt like it would have worked almost better with color. And part of me was tempted to go back and change that, but I've decided I'm really not going to do that. If I produce something that I think is crappy, but it's done, it's going up anyway. And as a creative person, what I've learned, one of the most important lessons that I've learned is just because something sucks doesn't mean you stop doing it. You finish it, and because you don't learn what you need to learn from doing it until you finish it. You get all the way to the end, and then you can figure out what's wrong with it and how to do something better the next time. If you just give up halfway through, you don't really learn anything from it. I mean, and this is the problem. This is especially true of writers. Writers, if you don't write the way to the end of your story or your novel or whatever, like even if you know it sucks and it's not going anywhere, you gotta finish it. You have to. If you don't finish it, if all you have are the first 10 pages of 20 different ideas or possible screenplays or novels or whatever, then you're never really learning anything. You don't learn how to create a plot. You don't learn how to develop a story. You just learn how to get an idea, which isn't really something you learn. It's more something that you kind of already knew how to do, and really don't learn anything at all, I guess. Now, I may start using music. Mostly I would be using it to hide my crappy mic, because the mic on this camera is really crappy. So I might end up getting a nicer camera soon. That would be nice, better quality, blah blah blah, but that would be the main motive behind music. I don't know, I'm on the fence on this particular thing. I haven't really decided yet. I wouldn't do any, obviously, commercial music. Whether or not it's allowed on YouTube is just cheesy. The production value, when I first started doing this, I said it would probably stay low. I'm still saying that it's probably going to stay low, because honestly, for me, it's about the words. Not the images so much, not the sounds, but like the words, the way the words are put together. That's what's interesting to me about doing stuff like this. Slick video editing is cool for people who are like into slick video editing, who want to do that, but I'm not personally interested in doing that. Power to you if that's what you're doing, but it's just not my thing. Last Saturday I did say I would start talking about some serious material. I made some references to occult stuff, which some of you know I do in my, it's kind of like my main thing, really. But trying to condense that into something appropriate to a YouTube video that's conveying, it just doesn't convey the same kind of information that it would in written form. It seems better in written. Just finding that the short video format just seems to lend itself to more goofy stuff. And I'm fine doing that. I'm kind of a goofball, so it works out. I do not want to try to dumb something important to me down so that it fits into this format. I really don't want to do that. There's already one video up under the Star Chamber heading, and the material related to that will fall into that heading. I don't know how far and wide I'm necessarily going to post it or what I'm going to say about it on YouTube, but I will be commenting about it in my private blog, and those of you who are interested in that are probably already wired into that anyway. I'm going to provide links in this video to my 2 blogs and 2 Twitter accounts. So those of you who are interested in what you see here and kind of want to see more from me, you can see it there. I have 2 Twitter accounts because one of them is all excerpts from my fiction writing, and in some cases from other writings that I've done. Just when I come up with a decent turn of phrase, something that fits into a Twitter post, I kind of like to I want to put it out there a little bit. It's sort of a form of self-promotion for my own work, to try and generate a little something behind my writing, and also because it's just amusing to me. And the other Twitter account is all about centipedes, pretty much. I went through like a parasitic flatworm phase for a while there, and there were some cockroaches, but mostly centipedes. Mostly centipedes.